Welcome to our kids circuit exercise session. So this is our third kids exercise class in our Let's Get Kids Moving series. We've picked exercises that don't need any specific equipment so that you can do this at your house super easily. So if you remember the high intensity interval class we did at the beginning of the week, we picked 10 exercises. The ones we're doing today are the rest of the exercises. So you can mix and match to keep it interesting for the kids or for yourself. Now the circuit consists of a series of exercises that we do for a set amount of time and then we move on to the next exercise. I suggest you start with a minute, maybe even less, the first time and see how your body feels. Doing a minute of frog jumps or skaters will get even the fittest of you huffing and puffing. If you do want more cardio, you can add in a running exercise in between each activity. So once you've done it once, you can repeat the exercise circuit twice, even 3 times, so really up the ante. Now again, if you'd like a copy of these exercise sheets to make it easier for you to set up your circuit, just message me with your email and I'll send you a copy. The first exercise is bench jumps. So step up onto the bench, turn around and then jump off with both feet. If you don't have a bench like this in your park, you can just use a curb or anything that you can really find that you can jump off, or just do it on the spot. The second exercise we've got is balance. So just find somewhere you can balance on. We're using a curb, otherwise you could pick a line in the concrete or even a line in the sand. And balance along it, one foot in front of the other. Our next exercise is crab walking. So you can crab walk in a little bit of a squat, or otherwise you can get down nice and low, right into a low crouch, and you can go sideways in your crab walking there. Next up we've got rowing. So we're using a TheraBand here, otherwise you could row with a couple of little hand weights. So in a standing position, or otherwise you can get down on the ground and you can do it in a sitting position. Our next exercise is bear walking. So this is on the ground, on your hands and your feet. Keep those knees up, keep that bottom up, and away you go, back and forth, walking like a bear. Our next exercise is frog jumps. So just like a frog, off you go, jumping up and down like a frog. Our next exercise is bunny jumps. So imagine you're a bunny and away you go. If you're an adult, make it more into a big bound. Our next exercise is bouncing a ball. So you can go bouncing one hand, bouncing the other. You can try some tricks through the legs, around the back, mix it up and make it fun. Our next exercise is skaters. So you want to squat down a little bit and then jump from side to side as if you're going skating. Our next exercise is through the hoop. So if you've got a helper, like we do, you can get your helper to hold the hoop, but if you don't, you can pop it on the ground, step into it, and then lift the hoop up and over your head instead. And lastly, running. So we've used our circle here to make a running track. You could add this in between each exercise to make your kids or yourself work even harder and get more cardio fitted into your circuit class. So that completes our kids circuit today. My kids had heaps of fun putting this together with me, and your kids are going to love it too. Now don't forget, if you do want a copy of the exercise sheets, just send me a message with your email and I'll get them to your inbox straight away. Now let's get our kids moving and have some fun.